Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Lewis Hamilton career mode. Did we do a race from this stream last week? No, we did do one. I was going to do two, and then I ended up signing up for Creator Series. So we did do Imola last week. I remember it now. We got completely saved by a safety car, which very much kind of saved my bacon because we were having a pretty terrible day up to that point. Liam, Curtis, Smurf, Dart, Kate Thomas, welcome. I hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday in the world. Apparently, Dart's already gone for a shower, so I guess we'd like to see that. Hello. Can you hear me all right? Am I all mic'd up correctly? I believe I am. It is stream o'clock. We absolutely love it. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. This is like our best chance of the year so far to actually get a victory. But then again, it is Monaco, so we'll wait and see. Hey, Blockman, thank you for the Prime, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Lunkwan, welcome. Ricardo, just for you. Brilliant name. Absolutely love that as well. Not the right career, but you're still Mr. Monaco. I believe on F125, I am Mr. Monaco again. Got a Lego set V car. Nice. I've actually got like one of the tiny little ones. EA sent it to me months ago, but I haven't actually opened it yet. So I need to do that at some point. Just got back off holiday, so need to catch up on my team. A couple of driver career modes. Well, I guess I'll have to wait tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, Abadron. There have been some good races, though. So I would highly recommend going back and checking them all out. We won't do 205 miles here. Monaco's too short. We might do, actually, if you factor in qualifying and everything. Hopefully no more than 3 penalties. We'll wait and see about that. I was fire starter for a while inside F124 because Leclerc beat me at Monaco. That's why we changed. Unfortunately, at the moment, I've got no real time for more leagues. But yeah, no, my Mr. Monaco name was stripped from me on last year's game. Hey, welcome in, Lee. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Right, should we roll the intro, chat? Because I think this one is going to be a long old race. Monaco, I mean, like I said, we should either dominate this or do terribly. It's going to be one or the other. So we'll wait and see what happens with it. Hello everyone and welcome back to round 8 of our F125 Lewis Hamilton Ferrari career mode. Yes, this weekend we're back in the duel in the Formula 1 crown. We return to the Monaco Grand Prix. Of course, if you missed out on the video that went live last weekend from Imola, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. We had quite a bad race. And then we got a safety car with 10 laps to go, and it completely saved us. It means we ended up finishing P5, despite the fact I basically spent about 2 laps right at the end of the Grand Prix in that 5th spot. It also means now we've finished in 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 9th so far this year. So I guess Monaco are either going to finish 8th, or hopefully we're going to claim our first victory of the campaign. I'm honestly quite surprised we've scored points in every single race so far. I believe only Leclerc and Russell can claim those honours as well. So consistency has been key for Ferrari so far. We're still 3rd in the Constructors, but not too far behind McLaren and Red Bull. But yeah, this should be a good weekend for Charles. I'm hoping it's going to be a good weekend for us. Apparently the AI have been made better at Monaco inside F125, but I'll believe it when I see it. Get yourselves subscribed. Make sure you follow us. We go live on, well, here on this YouTube channel and over on Twitch on Tuesday nights. So come around for one of the live streams at some point as well. But without further ado, let's head here to the Monaco Grand Prix. Sorted, chat. Hey, have a good time in Valencia, man. Have you gone and found the old circuit? That's what you want to do, the old Valencia street circuit. Go, no! I wanted to try and do an upgrade on the car, but I've just clicked past it. If you don't win with Lewis this season, do you do a second season for the series? I might do. I'm not completely decided yet, but I might do. We shall wait and see. We've got a long way. We've got a long way before we get there. Right, can I do any upgrades? Let's have a look. I don't even know if I can afford any at the moment. 900, 840, nothing. No! I can't do an upgrade anyway, chat. It's irrelevant, apart from durability, which we don't need at the moment. Durability upgrades on F125 are completely pointless, because obviously it just never does anything. You never get breakdowns. So, weight reduction, that upgrade didn't come through. Looks like it's meant to be overcast but dry. All of the important stuff. I believe free practice 3 is wet, but that shouldn't be an issue for us. Hey, I hope you have a good time, Chris. Dry Monaco. To be honest, yeah, wet Monaco might actually be an odd one in this game, because you're much quicker than the AI, but then they just can look after tyres. My actual steering wheel now, I think genuinely is like 5 or 6 years old. I don't know when I got my first Fanatec. It must have been about 2019. But I've had this wheel for literal years. It's a bit dusty at the moment. I need to clean it. I think I just cut off Natalie Pinkham trying to get dirt off it. But I've had no issues with it. It's worked flawlessly. Considering I don't want to think about how many hours I've probably used this wheel, because it'll be a lot. But yeah, I've had no issues with it. So all good signs. This will be tonight where it fails.
Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
We'll make some setup tweaks. That should work nicely. We'll go like that. We want a bit more tyre pressure here. For race stream, you want a bit more tyre pressure, just because otherwise I think we'll overheat. So, I mean, you're actually quite rear limited around Monaco, so I think we'll go with that. We'll try that first of all, see how it works. Race strategy, track acclimatization, and qualifying sim. Actually, probably the 3 you want. My wheel is the same age as your daughter. Now, that is a wild thing to think about. What wheel is it, Curtis? How many times will Matt hit a wall? Countless. There is not a number big enough in the universe to describe how many times I will hit walls here. So we believe Toaster's got the most points. I'm pretty certain. Toaster's got, I think, just over 300,000. So we think it's him, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be quite difficult to read chat around here, rather unsurprisingly. So we'll wait and see as to how we get on. Any reason for using high gears for F1 car? Wheel spin. Avoid wheel spin. Ugh. I need to get a new phone at the end of the year, but I've genuinely got no idea what to get. I mean, I'll probably just end up going with another Samsung. But my phone still works pretty well. I might go SIM only for a while. Like, my phone still... I've had this, like... Again, where my job is social media, I used to burn through phones so quickly. But... So I've got an S23 Ultra at the moment. And I've had that now for coming up 2 years. But it's the first Ultra I've ever had, and it's still doing quite well. So I'm not sure I need to bother upgrading yet. Because upgrading for me is a pain as well. Where so much of like my security and things like that is through my phone. I basically feel like a drug dealer for about 3 months. Because I end up having to run 2 phones everywhere. Oh, I've never really used Hori, so I can't really comment on it personally. I would say if you can stretch a little bit, I don't know what T150s go for nowadays. But I would say Thrustmaster T150 is probably a safer buy. But if that's what you can afford, then go for it. Ow. Exactly, Smurf. I feel like more of a dealer. Hey, Stephen, welcome on in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Right, that's going to be a nice purple score, then. I think we'd already got purple, to be honest. That's more what I wanted. Hey, Sarah, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. And Sosa. Right. We'll do race strategy next, and then we'll do qualifying sim in the end. Fanatec GT3. Now, is that the McLaren GT3 or the BMW GT3? Because they are slightly different. Hey, Reset, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're doing well. What is my favourite chip brand? I quite like Doritos. But you can't go wrong with some Walkers. Although Walkers is basically all of them. Imagine the police stop you for having 2 phones. This is what I've always wondered. Because, like, if I did get pulled over by the police, and they were like, you know, what do you do to earn a car? I don't know what the police are like. What do you do to earn a car like this? Like, surely if you just say social media, like the car most associated with social media, I would assume, is either a Tesla or a Lamborghini Aventador. It's neither of those. Like, as long as I haven't got, like, 600 quid cash in the car or something like that, we should be alright. One would assume. I think I'd have to just go, I talk over pretend race cars for a living. And they go, you're an idiot, and let me go. That would be how it would go down, I feel. Ah, come on. I'm trying to get better at not nudging the walls. That's like the big key around here. It might cost us a bit of time, but I think it's well worth it. What would you do if I got arrested for playing too much F125? I go, it's my job! How could I get arrested for doing my job? Apart from if I was a drug dealer. Then I think half your job is not getting arrested. Ugh. Hey, Manna, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We're trying to hit 10k followers on Twitch chat by the end of the year. So, it would be greatly appreciated if you do enjoy the streams. Drop us a follow. Just like Myri has. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Predictions for the Belgian Grand Prix. Jamie and I are podcasting tomorrow. So I need to get my predictions locked in. I think Oscar, Lando, probably Max. Max always goes well at Belgium, unless it rains again and he runs a ridiculous setup. Because there's like a 50% chance of rain. Lewis wins the sprint, Oscar wins the GP. I would love to see another Lewis sprint win. I mean, I never actually watched the one in Shanghai. Literally, out of like all of the F1, F2, F3 this year, 2 of the only races I haven't watched were Lewis winning the sprint and Leo Fornaroli winning F2. Like, those are the 2 people I wanted to see win more than anything else this year. And the only a couple of occasions I haven't watched is when both of them have won. It's so sad. Hey, thank you very much, Manna. I appreciate it. That was a long old time ago. That must have been, what, about around F1 2020, I would assume. XD, thank you for the follow. Ugh. I think I just nudged the tyre barrier with the rear wheel. I think. Ah, come on. So we're also, chat, trying to get partnered on Twitch at the moment. So I know I live stream these on both YouTube and Twitch, but it would be greatly appreciated if you're watching this on YouTube to tune in on Twitch. Just because we'd really like to get partnered. I think I need to average 75 viewers for like a month, which is quite a tall order still, but we'll wait and see. Who is top of the championship? Currently Lando, I believe? I'm pretty certain. Join the Twitch Massive, exactly. Exactly. How many followers are we on? On Twitch? Hey, thank you for the primer as well, Minis. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we're just over 7,300 followers on Twitch, I want to say. I need to just get a bit more reliable at streaming. Right, we've got to focus now. This is qualifying sim run. We don't want another repeat of Imola where I narrowly missed out on qualifying. Because I'm an idiot. I watched that back. It was just as painful. Ugh. Oh, come on. I've really got to focus up in these qualifying... Well, once we get into qualifying, I have to really focus up on these laps. So far, though, it's looking alright. Got a bit lucky over the curb there. Ow! That's not what we want to be doing. And at the end. See, it's just that little knock there through the exit of the swimming pool. 3% wear. It makes such a difference. Like, that's what we've got to be really careful avoiding when we get into the race. We are going to be 1 second up, though, on the Delta.
And a job well done. You got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
I had a really... Like, I had an image in my head then, chat, of a beautiful, like, flick spin back out of the escape road, but didn't quite happen. Right. I think we're good, though. I think that's all the practice programs done that we need to. Hey, Gratzos! Thank you for the follow, buddy. Spawn being alternating on the calendar is disgusting, and I really hope F1 go back on it. I don't think they will, but it is so sad.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Nico Hulkenberg, if he won the scenes across the globe, I reckon it could bring world peace. A Hulkenberg podium, chat, could make the world a much better place. Is it worth buying F1 Manager 24 now? If it's on sale, yes. It's short qualifying, not one shot. But thank you for reminding me as well. When is next Credit Series? Thursday night we're doing iRacing. Hopefully Saturday we're doing F1, but I don't know for sure. K-Serial, thank you for the follow.
We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along everyone to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
Right, well if you're in Twitch chat, bet your noggins, where are we going to qualify here for the Monaco Grand Prix? If you're on YouTube, come over to Twitch. That's all I'm going to say. Or let me know in chat. Right, so we want to try and keep one set of tyres ready for the race. But I think we'll have an opportunity to go for 2 runs. Let's just see what others are doing nice and early. I reckon we should be able to get into the 9s, surely, as Verstappen does an 11. If we can get into the 9s, I will be staggered. It has, yes. That's 2 and 2. She was planning on basically not going to work Friday, but she couldn't book the day off. So she's still going out on Thursday, but she's driving. So I don't need to take her. So I believe Thursday night Creator Series is GR86 at the Charlotte Roval, which is a rather scary combo. Speaking of scary combos, though, it's qualifying time for the Monaco Grand Prix. Can we try and get this Ferrari up towards the front of the order? I mean, there's a fair chance here. Leclerc and I could lock out the front row. There's also a fair chance we could both bin it. So we'll wait and see. Oh, come on. Gotta be so careful. Ow. Crack on the steering lock. Beautiful. Lemmies, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm butchering probably so many names. That was a lot of curb. We got away with it, though. Barging down the wall through the exit to back. That was a little bit scary. Come on, though. Surely this is going to be a good first lap. Purple sector 1. Purple sector 2. Get the throttle down on the exit of the final corner. It is going to be 110.7. I think I actually nicked the curb there on the inside. There's a weird lip up towards the wall. But P1 after the first runs. Cannot complain about that. Leclerc in P3. box for Inter. That's a decent first lap. I would assume we'll see... The AI have not been improved at Monaco. I mean, I know we got a little bit lucky over the curves in Sector 2, but I should not be putting 7/10 on the AI. I mean, Verstappen went 5 thousandths quicker than me in Sector 3, and I made a big error. Honestly, man, when will they fix the AI around this track? I mean, maybe the AI will improve rapidly if track's ramping up, but I'm not optimistic. There you go, Tsunoda goes third, so Max definitely can get to me. Tsunoda goes second even. Right. Nobody's out there. Right, I think we'll make a move. I think we'll make a move. They nerfed the AI in Sector 2. They're just terrible. Reading is not my strong point. I like numbers, I don't like words. Right. Come on then. We're already on the pole, but if anybody else can improve, then we need to try and do the same. Hopefully, this is going to be a nice improvement, but we'll wait and see. In towards turn 1 then. Brake just before the gantry. Second gear on the way in. Nice and tidy on the way out. Avoid the wall on the outside there, and try to avoid all the walls as you get up towards the top of the hill. Just as you go over the crossing, over the bump, get on the brakes. And try and really carry the speed through the exit of the corner. Avoid the wheel spin as we plunge down into upper mirror boat. Try and get the car hooked up on that inside curb. And then again, just try to get the rear inside wheel on that curbing as you try and make your way through the hairpin. Nice and tidy. Avoid the wheel spin. Down through Portier. Avoid that outside curve as well. We are up at the moment. By the time we get down through the tunnel, use plenty of battery. Brake at the 100 board. Flick the car in. Oh, a lot of curb again. But we'll get away with it. Try to avoid wheel spin on the exit. Oh, nice and tidy. Nice and tidy. Purple sector 2. Avoid the walls. Attack the curbs. Nudge that wall, apparently. Couple more corners to go. I don't think anybody else has improved, and I've done a Michael Schumacher. 7-time world champion in the wall in a Ferrari down at the Rascasse. Where have we seen that before? We still find 4/10.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Oh, man, the AI are hilariously cooked here. They're so bad. So bad.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Well, there we go. We've taken pole by over a second ahead of Verstappen come the end of qualifying. Yuki Tsunoda will line up P3 just ahead of Leclerc. Alonso in 5th just ahead of Sainz. Gasly, Antonelli, Albon and Stroll running out your top 10. Disaster for Russell and the McLarens. As Lando Norris finds himself down in 13th. Oscar Piastri, 15th place. 2 seconds off the pace there. So a disaster for both of them. This gives both Tsunoda and Max a big opportunity in the World Championship, though. But yeah, Oscar Piastri having a pretty terrible time so far this year. And life has just been made even more awkward for him. Pole position, though, for the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's see what we can do in the race. Does last 2 and 2? No, I keep kissing all these walls. No, we keep that a secret. Chat. Do I start from the back? Do we do a last a question mark challenge? Because I just feel like we're so much quicker than the AI at the moment. So much quicker. Do we go just for the win and try to absolutely dominate this race? Or do we start from the back? No, yes, yes. Had to make it difficult. Do a 5-stop strategy. I'll probably end up on a 5-stop strategy. All in on second again. Check AI difficulty. Where are we? Should be on 110. I don't think I've ever changed it. Career settings. No, not that one. Yeah, 110. Like, how on earth? Like, I lost the wing and still took pole by over a second. Utterly ridiculous. Ozzy Osbourne's died? We were literally talking about him a couple of weeks ago. Is that true? Yeah, he has. I mean, on the one hand, that's surprising, because everything you ever hear about Ozzy Osbourne, it's staggering that he's lived as long as he has. On the other hand, because of how long he's, like, all the stuff he's done. I was saying, yeah, you literally went and watched him not that long ago, did you, Fox? This is how I find out Ozzy Osbourne died. Matt212, we're a home of news as well, apparently now. Now, nothing will ever be better than his interview on ITV. I think it's like the 2007 Canadian Grand Prix. Or something like that. Like 2000, I think it was 2006 or 7 Canada. Go back, watch the interview he did there. It's incredible. Beats the OnlyFans updates. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go Max Verstappen, Christopher. Aim high. Win higher. Right. I guess we're doing this thing then, chat. Monaco Grand Prix time. 67. Meanwhile, Hamilton IRL. Maybe whenever I get pole on F125, a celebrity passes away. That's quite scary. Isn't there a footballer that's like that? That, like, he only scores very rarely, but when he does, like, something massive happens. Maybe about starting a furries update. Sorry? Dart? Aaron Ramsey, yeah. What on earth is a furries update? Should I be scared? Yes! 2003 was it?
Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again.
Start
today.
P1, crash immediately with P2, then after the red flag, wet tyres and hold P1 for 10 laps. Box of hards and go to the end. The perfect strategy.
There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix.
Be very afraid. I'm always afraid. You've got to be afraid of Monaco.
Virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929.
It's had a few tweaks and changes since then.
Ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers.
That's the problem. Formula One cars are too reliable nowadays.
Starting grid for today's race.
Fair enough, Dart. If that's what you want to do, I'm slightly scared, but if that's what you want to do, I got to try and lap everybody. I reckon that's possible. Hey, welcome on in, Jamie. Hope you're doing well. Have we just got to try and do 78 qualifying laps? Is that the goal? Can we do a Damon Hill? Lap everybody. Like, what was it, Adelaide? 95. This is the thing I always say. Formula One cars need to be way more difficult to drive. Like, make the tyres much thinner and things like that. That's what you want.
As we head down trackside for today's race. And alongside me,
the weather for the Austrian Grand Prix is mixed conditions. How can we see that far ahead?
I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like?
If we get a red flag if I'm a lap ahead of everybody else, I assume they get their lap back? I'm pretty certain on this game. I mean, I will probably crash and need a new wing at some point. But let's just... I'm basically now hoping, chat, this is the most boring Monaco Grand Prix of my life.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
So it reckons we can... Oh yeah, we have to two-stop, don't we?
We're not going to have quite the same top speed we have at other tracks. The good news is, though, it's going to make our DRS even more effective than normal. So try to make the most of it during the race and quali if you can.
So if we go like that then, 29 on hards, 25 on mediums, 24 on mediums, that should be good enough, shouldn't it? I think that should be okay. We'll put in a little bit of extra fuel just in case. But I think we're ready, chat, for the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's see what we can do. Starting from the pole, Verstappen on mediums. It's 5 red lights. And I have not reacted well at all. Neither has Max, though. Might be Yuki that gets a jump on him in towards turn 1. But just take it nice and easy as Leclerc trying to make moves on Yuki Tsunoda. A little bit further back, but we've done the toughest bit. And that's hold the lead at turn 1. Now we've got to try and get some temperature into the tyres. And everybody else behind will be hot on my tail. Ugh. There's one wall hit. Get that added to the list. Just got to take it nice and easy on this opening lap. Build up the pace comfortably. But we'll see what we can do. Someone's ringing me, and I've got no idea why. That's slightly concerning. But it is a local number for a change, which I guess is good news. 78 formation laps, most likely. Huh. No heroics into Sandabot. Did you not see how easy I took it into Sandabot there? Right, come on then. What's the gap at the end of lap 1? 1 second. That's what we need to be averaging, chat. A second a lap over the AI.
DRS now enables. DRS enables.
Well, we want to lead every single lap of this race. That's the goal. We are trying to go for the ultimate Monaco domination. We need it for our championship hopes as well, to be fair. A little bit of looking at the rears there. Gotta be careful of that. I mean, Verstappen should not be slow on those mediums early on. He should be able to apply a bit of pressure to me. Stay out on lap 2. No way. The thing is, both Red Bulls have got a huge opportunity to close in on Lando in the championship. We've got a huge opportunity to take 25 points and get a bit closer in the bigger picture. And Alonso, he's had a very good qualifying as well, up in P5, so we love to see it. We absolutely love to see it early on. How many laps until the front left pops off in the chicane? Probably not many.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
We only put 4/10 on Max that time, chat. He's too fast. I can't keep up with him. Hey, thank you for the sub, Dart. 12 months, an entire year. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Just do what I did yesterday. We've had a couple of really good races recently. Like, even Silverstone, looking back, was a pretty good race of maximising results. Has Twitch been lying to us? Yeah, I've just got to be so careful of that wall. And by that wall, I mean every single wall around here. There you go. Another nudge. Come on. Nice and easy. Right, well, that lap then. Another second on Max, near enough. Another new fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
It's going to be sad when I don't set a new fastest lap, chat. Already we've got 6 seconds over Charles. And he's like the one that's on who should be on similar pace to me. Max and Yuki, in theory, should be pushing me along. Hammer time. This whole race has got to be hammer time. I mean, Lewis has won the Monaco Grand Prix 3 times? 08, 16, sorry, in 19? If I'm not mistaken. How many out of 4th to that list today? It's always mad, like when you think this is a track that for Lewis is often described as one of his weakest ones. Because he's only won it 3 times. Like, how utterly ridiculous is that? Another new fastest lap.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Another second taken out of Max.
8.0 seconds.
We are checking. Hey, Bradson. Welcome on in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Wall. That's the concern. That's what might happen around here. Like, I just want to try to avoid walls to make sure that we open up the tyre strategy for ourselves. Don't mind a few bumps and scrapes here and there, but nothing too major.
About the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Look at that, I'm already at 16% on the rear right, just from grazing it through to back. That's what we got to be careful of. Literally, Bradson arrives, I almost bin it. This will be the race I get a mechanical failure. Not even joking. Like, I haven't had a single one on F125. This will be the race where it happens. Ugh. Hey, thank you for the bit dart. I appreciate it. And another one. Crash. Did the patch this week help with anything? Not that I've really seen. Although it wasn't... The patch this week hasn't meant to change much apart from, like, longer-term things with career mode and stuff. So it's a bit difficult to tell too early on. Is Dart just going to spam me singular bits saying crash all night? So we got a 10-second gap over Charles then, after 5 laps. Actually, both Red Bulls broke down. Whoa! Smurf with the gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 10 gifted subs to the community. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. That almost threw me off. Smurf is goated, absolutely. So, when do we think the first AI will have to pit? Like, when do we think Max and Yuki will have to dive in off those mediums? About lap 20? I've got no idea. Smurf is an absolute madman. GT Omega TV, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Quick, chat, cover the logos to the rig. I see some of your stuff on TikTok, GT Omega. You do some very good social media. I will... Wall! I'm only on lap 7, we're already having a heart attack. Ah! Stop nudging walls. I feel like after the last couple of games, the AI for some reason have been rebroken on F125. Like, so many tracks that they've fixed in recent games, they've gone and broken again. Hey, PMAC, welcome on in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Please don't bottle. Oh, there is every... It's not even a possibility. It is a strong likelihood I will bottle this race. Don't you worry. I need to have a look. I mean, we shouldn't have put much wear through these tyres yet, but how far sensibly we can take them. So, we're only putting about 1% through a lap, normally. Nice and easy. Love from Smurf. Ow! Stop hitting walls. Ah! Come on. I've just constantly got that little jingle going in my ear, Dart. What's my favourite corner at Monaco? Probably to back. It's just so precise. When you get it hooked up, it is so much fun. Although, there's so many corners around. Like, this one as well is really satisfying when you get it nailed. Like getting the power down off over the bump. Every corner around Monaco is special in its own way. So Leclerc already then is starting, I think, to close in on Yuki. Just a little bit. Thank you for the miss. On-screen celebration. Is that Rasta212? 54% chance of bottling this race. I'm impressed the odds are that low, to be completely honest. I only can really start kind of thinking about the end once we're past, or about lap 60. We are not even on lap 10 yet, so... Ferrari will bottle, not you. Ferrari disaster class. I honestly, if we get a mechanical failure here, I might cry. I've used all my battery, I didn't even realise that. Gotta be a little bit more careful. Guess it's one less thing to worry about for a few laps as we try and recharge the pack. Oh, we got yellows, we got yellows. Who's that breaking down? Don't tell me it's Charles. It's Fernando! Alonso after a brilliant start. He's going to be our first retirement of the day on just lap 10. Just like he did in real life, actually. The poor old Fernando Alonso. So hopefully everybody can make their way around him, because I've already built up quite a healthy buffer. Oh, he's going to hold up Stroll. Surely that's going to be an Aston Martin crash, if ever I've seen one. Good lord, why is there a big bold 212 in chat? That's scary. Apparently I've got a mystery box, but I don't know how to open it whilst I'm driving. Chaos. This is already becoming quite problematic. Are you my soulmate? I hate to break it to you, but I've already found my soulmate, I'm afraid, so... Well, I'm afraid for you. Yeah, I reckon you could get, like, live betting updates on the Matt212 chance of bottling this race. I assume by bottle we just mean don't win.
Caution, caution.
There's Alonso's stricken car. He did a Nico Rosberg in the end. Nexa, thank you for the follow, buddy. I appreciate it. Walk on in. Well. Not my go. Oh, come on. We can't already be overheating those rears. Nice and tidy. Gigantifying a moat. What is going on? I could just see like random images of myself showing up in chat. So the gap to Max isn't really going up much anymore. I mean, it's 10 seconds by lap 12. It's not bad going, but... Seems that Yuki and Charles are struggling a bit more. I mean, the fact Gasly is 30 seconds behind in P5 after just 12 laps here is slightly alarming. I'm so bored. Nothing screams a Monaco Grand Prix like no racing whatsoever. I mean, you're just all here in the anticipation of when I will crash. That's what we're all here for, chat. Although, to be fair, I have done one race as Hamilton around this circuit on F1 25, and I did bin it. No, I didn't. I won. I probably did both, being completely honest. You need to do what Curb says, have a sound as you play. I need to have a look into that. No, I don't believe they are. Considering I'm pretty certain they've sold the license. Or didn't renew it, sorry. It's really sad that F1 Manager is dead, but
now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
as I've said, I want to get back into it. Hey, Chris, thank you for the tier 1 sub, buddy. I appreciate it. So, fun fact for you all. Last night, before the stream, Chris promised me if I got a Grand Slam at one of the races in co-op, he would sub. I completely forgot about it because I just assumed I wouldn't get anywhere close, and then Belgium happened. So, thank you very much, buddy. Wall. That was scary.
Tyre condition still looking good.
So I believe we're pulling out almost
really,
2 seconds a lap
good.
over
Hit that
Gasly.
target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
Did you get a Grand Slam? I said for the win I'd sub. Oh, sorry. I got pole in the win, and I think I led every lap in Belgium in the race. I might have... Yeah, no, I think I led every lap, didn't I? Because obviously even when, like, Hadjar and Stroll jumped me, I then got back ahead of them before the end of the lap. This has more priority over Spa. Absolutely. If we can Grand Slam this... But I think, well, if we do a proper Grand Slam, that'll be lead every lap as well. Which, if it was going to happen anywhere, you'd hope Monaco would be that place, but... It's just going to be when we start lapping cars, chat, which might honestly not be that far away. So I'm hoping that Verstappen and Yuki start struggling on their mediums at some point. But we'll wait and see. They might not ever. Thank you for the bit, Dart. The F1 calendar prioritises Spa, Monaco over Spa. Yeah, well, I think calling out Monaco personally is a little bit of a shame. As I've said many times before, I think Monaco, Monza, Silverstone and Spa should all have permanent contracts in place. F1 should do whatever it takes to make sure those tracks are on the calendar. They are, you know, they're the ones that have been there since day one. They are the ones that deserve to stay. And I get that we don't like Monaco, and I really do think they should change it up to try and give it something a little bit more interesting, but I still... The history of Monaco should never be lost. Because it is... And the thing as well with Monaco, like, yeah, Sunday is always dull. Saturday, nothing is quite like qualifying at the Monaco Grand Prix. And you cannot argue with me on that one. Getting a lap hooked up, or watching a lap get hooked up around this venue, is so unbelievably special. I think Dart is just slowly descended into madness. Hey, welcome in, Jacob. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Are we now doing all the lyrics to songs through bits? Is this whole stream just going to be... I can just hear that sound... Like, when I go to sleep tonight, will I hear that sound effect? What do you have on your pizza, Abadron? That is the all-important question. Well, I believe, chat, we are 1/5 of the way through this race. Hey, say on my end, it reckons you're a first-time chatter, Jacob. So welcome, welcome, welcome. It's when you just get those little moments of wheel spin. That's what's really scary. So at the rate we're going, chat, everybody that isn't called Max Verstappen, we will hopefully lap. Someone is doing illegal words in the live stream. Twitch chat are being evil, as always. Syracuse, thank you for the follow, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Ow. Bohemian Rhapsody is the best song ever written. It's got to be right up there, hasn't it? It's one of the greatest songs of all time. So yeah, we are averaging out over 2 seconds a lap on Pierre Gasly. Just about 2.5 pretty much bang on. Which in a 78 lap race would be about 190. We could lap up to Gasly twice. Verstappen might legitimately lap Pierre. And we will... I think the goal surely is try and lap Max. .79% through the Grand Prix. We're getting there. Hey, no worries, Jacob. So I didn't stream much in sort of between about 2019 and 2022, so... Welcome on in though, mate. I hope you're well. Maybe a little bit late to the party, but you've made it, and that's the important bit. P-Mac, thank you for the follow as well, mate. I will most likely not be live streaming tomorrow, no. Unless something crazy happens. Although, I could, like I said, chat, I could be tempted to consider doing some afternoon streams down the line. Like, in the week. I haven't really decided just yet. Thing is, once I get... Or if we ever get partnered on Twitch, then I'm kind of like, I'll just do more random stuff.
31.3 seconds.
So we are pulling out about a second a lap on Charles. So I think for us, the hope is that Verstappen maybe ends up getting held up in traffic. Although I think, to be honest, he might already come out ahead of Gasly. So I don't quite know what traffic Max would get held up in. Yeah, he's got 30 seconds over Pierre. He should be safe. Like, I think if we box now, we would come out in P2. Rix, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like I said, we're trying to hit 10k followers on Twitch before the end of the year. That would be a really nice goal. We've got, I think, about 2,700 to go, so it will require a big push, but... Like I said, I'm really hoping the second half this year is where we can build up more consistency with streaming. And then maybe 2026 is going to be the year that we really, really get on it. Did you start P1? Yes, we did. We took pole by over a second, despite the fact I got front wing damage on my lap. Against 110 AI. That's how bad they are at Monaco inside this game. I can't read your message yet, Dart. Because the donation messages are slightly smaller than the normal stream chat. How much would you need to mod my YouTube logo onto your car for Season 3? I don't even know how to, like, mod that on. I got no idea, though, Dart. But we can negotiate. Oh, there's a car chat. I've already lapped someone. I've already lapped one of the McLarens. I hadn't even realised. Right, well, this is where things get a little bit interesting then. Because I'm hoping a lot of the AI are going to pit around about now, but maybe they won't. I mean, that McLaren has got a golden opportunity to try and move themselves up towards the points. Perhaps that's what I need to legitimately start doing with, like, sponsors and stuff. Can pay to get their car, their logo on the car. That'd be quite cool. Twitch chat sponsored car. That'd be quite sick.
Concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Right, come on then. How will the AI get out of the way? That's the real question. Isaac Hadjar, first car I've got to try and lap in this race properly. Will he move? Will he get in the way? How? Oh, the dirty air, man. Ugh! What's he doing? That's not where you let someone through. He barely gave me a car's width on the inside. He just decided to stop on the exit of the corner. That gave me the shock of my life, man. Sponsored by Disneyland Paris. I mean, if Disneyland Paris want to sponsor the car, Disneyland Paris can sponsor the car. Uh. The other thing I've got to be careful of, chat, in these 100% races is my back does start to hurt towards the end because I'm an old man. So, maybe we've just got to be a little bit cautious of that tonight. This is one of the longer 100% races we'll do. Although I guess, I mean, we had a little bit of issue at Imola, but Miami was obviously a lot longer. Oh, we are starting to get a few cars in then. There's the gap. I think Verstappen's made an error somewhere or his tyres are falling off. Because he is dropping away rather rapidly, even though I'm trying to lap cars. Thank you, Liam. God, V-Carb. Doing much worse here than they did IRL. Again, we got a little bit of breathing room, though. Oh, I keep locking those rears now. That's a bit scary. Ugh, come on. Avoid the walls. Or at least do a better job of not hitting them. The game will crash. I hope not. Yeah, I say, I know Tom does. I know people that can do it. To be fair, I just haven't. I didn't use any mods on F124. Maybe we need to get back into some mods for F125. Actually, I say maybe we need to. I know for a fact Season 3 of my team I will be. Well, there we go. Cars into the pit lane then. Verstappen's opted to stay out. Oh, it's Tsunoda in. So Tsunoda, our first real front runner, diving into the pit lane then. No, he's not. Verstappen's pit. Oh, Verstappen's come out right behind Yuki and Charles, so that works out beautifully for me. So Charles will hopefully hold him up. The team will get on the radio. Thank you, Dewan. We might legitimately lap a couple of these guys 4 times today. That's quite a scary prospect. What year did Lewis Hamilton win the Monaco Grand Prix? 2008, 2016, 2019. All three of those Grand Prix were actually quite interesting in their own way, weren't they? 2019 was defending from Max. 2016 was, of course, the Ricciardo pit stop debacle. And then 2008, Lewis actually hit the wall and still won. There you go. So Yuki into the pits. So Max lost just over 20 seconds in the pit stops then.
45.9 seconds.
45 seconds clear of Leclerc already. That's pretty good going. Come on, Behrman. Ollie! I thought he was moving out of the way for me. Did we avoid damage there? Somehow we did. Lewis was lucky in 2016, yeah. But he also should have won 2014. So it was a little bit of a redemption for that. He's going to hopefully win the Monaco Grand Prix with Ferrari. I doubt it. I mean, he had a good race at Silverstone, but... Alright, come on, Bortoletto. You're having a pretty good race so far, buddy. Don't ruin mine. End of this lap will signify 1/3 distance, chat. We're doing alright. Come on. Move. Move. Ah! Thank you.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on medium.
Is it the semi-finals? Or is it the finals? It's semis, I assume. Because apparently it was quite a controversial game against Sweden, wasn't it? Again, I don't keep up with football. Myself and Crisp have got it sorted. Always a slightly scary message. Prediction for Spa. I think Oscar, Lando, Max. Sensibly. Well, we could come off these hard tyres pretty soon. I want to wait for Leclerc to pit first. Just because I want to see how much of a gap we can get over Max. Ugh. Stop hitting walls. Oh, there you go. Tyre warning light. That's not good. Although, if we pit fairly soon, maybe we could undercut some of these guys. Hey, thank you very much, Blockman. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, maybe when I get right up to the back of this group, I'll pit. I mean, that's going to be this lap, isn't it? 25 laps on each set of mediums, though, doesn't seem impossible. Especially as the fuel burns off. No back-to-back Hulk podium. I don't think Hulk's going to get a back-to-back podium. Oh, Charles pit, man!
Charles is in the pits.
How am I meant to pit if Charles in there? Can't box this lap, then. Because otherwise we'll have a really slow stop. Not that we need to worry with a 50-second lead. Oh, AI are diving in as well, though. Thank you, George.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Yeah, Team want us in.
Definitely.
Come on, Esteban, move out of the way. Oh, Esteban Ocon, probably actually one of the better drivers getting out of the way so far. Hulkenberg did well down at the hairpin. Ugh! It's just those little moments you get that are really scary. Antonelli's up to 4th, though. I mean, because Leclerc's pit already, we've almost got a lap on him. That's quite impressive. Ugh.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Will any of the guys in front pit? Sonoda doesn't. Okay, we'll dive in now then. Ooh, that was close to getting done for speeding. That would have been bad.
Okay, go, go,
Not a bad stop by the team.
Job on the turn in there, mate.
Sadly, I'm going to have to
Looks like a
lap
nice
some of these
stop
guys
time.
again.
We're
That's a bit of a
happy with that
pain. Oh, we're going to have to lap so many of these guys again. I should have stayed out a couple more laps. That's annoying.
one. Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy.
Well, luckily, we're ahead of Stroll, as that is a big send on pit lane exit. I've just drank my water, Dart. I was waiting. As soon as I took a drink, I was like, oh, someone's going to do that in a second, aren't they? When I get an opportunity, I will make sure I have another sip. More drink water? How much have I got to drink? I've got to try and lap these guys first. Come on, Alex. Come on. Move. Thank you. Also, Gasly's been badly undercut then by both McLarens here. So it hasn't worked out well for Pierre. I mean, McLaren might still have very good pace, actually, in this race. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Oscar trying to look for a move. Trying to get himself up in the top 10 there. Is Jack Doohan getting in the way again a little bit? Thank you.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Right, well, hopefully in a second then we will have lapped up into the points. Ah, these fresh mediums feel so nice, man. Even though I know we can't really push too hard, they feel so good. How many mods try and put their streamer off? But that's what makes our community so great. Yeah, we have to do a 2-stop, I believe. It is enforced on F125. Come on, Gabriel. Ugh! Thank you, I think. Right, I'm going to take my first drink water now then, chat. So I'll bottle that in.
Great work. That's a new fast
That's
lap
one,
of the
and
race.
that was really scary. So Verstappen then is 32 seconds back on lap 32. We should be quicker than him throughout a lot of this stint because we're on fresher,
Okay,
softer
Lewis,
tyres.
we need to save some ERS, so let's use all the techniques you know about to charge it up.
Don't think we need to worry too much about ERS at the moment, Mark. I'll be completely honest with you, but we shall see. Would you say the Connor Spot My Team is fun? It's the same as any other My Team, isn't it? The only thing was there was a glitch at the start of the game where Connor Sport and Apex could upgrade way too fast. I mean, My Team, if they balance that a few things, is good fun on F125. They've just got a few completely game-ruining glitches with it. Well, not game-ruining, but just make it very difficult. More cars in. Kimi Antonelli. So we are hopefully about to lap up to P3. New fast lap of the day. Favourite England's woman? Female player? I don't know. Then again, I don't know who my favourite England male football player is, so... I think Cole Palmer, just because you can tell there's nothing going on in his head, and I kind of rate that. Come on, move! Oh, you idiot. Esteban Ocon let me through fantastically first time. This time, decides to brake check me. Chat, I have a... Oh, Cherry's chocolate orange, man. They are so good. I could eat an entire Terrace chocolate orange right now. F1 Manager got an update, did it? When? Really? Cole Palmer is incredibly lucky. He's incredibly good at football. It's mad to think Cole Palmer probably earns more in a week than I will in... I don't know what Cole Palmer's on, but probably more than I will earn in 10 years. Is it like a hotfix for F1 Manager? Imagine they just quietly launched F1 Manager 25. Just out of nowhere. At this point, probably 200k a week. Oh, right. Okay. Not 10 years, then. 200 grand a week as Cole Palmer. What a life. Thank you. Oh, that was close to the wall. Right, but there we go, chat. Yuki Tsunoda is officially a lap down. Less than halfway through this Grand Prix, we are about to put a lap on Charles Leclerc. And the outside of our teammate will go. Sainz peels into the pit lane. That could not have worked out much better for me. Thank you. So now, only Verstappen is not a lap down. That's a slightly worrying idea in this race. I bet Cole Palmer is a very happy man at the end of the day. And the thing is as well, like, yeah, you can mock his intelligence and stuff, but at the end of the day, like, the work ethic it must take to get to that higher level in football, he's got to have some intelligence to him. Either that or he kind of likes chasing footballs in the same way my dog does. Maybe that's what's really the case. Wonder when Verstappen will pit again. Cristiano Ronaldo's on $500,000. Is that dollars, isn't it, a week? Oh, he earns $500 million a year. So he's on over... Wait, is that $500 million a year? Or is that just ever? No, he doesn't earn $500 million a week. That means he's on $26 billion a year, which would be utterly ludicrous. He's not on 500 mil a week. Tsunoda's quicker than real life. He hasn't even been lapped by Max yet. That's not the line. Oh, that was close. AI, I believe, use ERS in qualifying. I never believed they didn't. I could be wrong. Wait, CR7's on £488,000 a day. So he's on $3.5 million a week. So about $150 million a year. That is... I mean, the money coming out of the Middle East is utterly insane. Like, that's beyond ridiculous. Like, there's so much money in the Middle East. They cannot be making a profit on that. Like, surely he is not bringing them in net 400 grand a day. 400 grand a day, man. Must be so weird. I mean, I'm sure Cristiano's not complaining, but... I mean, yeah, you won't get most of it as money. There'll be so many different random bits and pieces. A lot of it will be like equity and things like that. Most of the money in this world does not exist. That was bad. How again did I not get damage? It's on full. You guys saw in qualifying. 8th gear is not used at Monaco. No. Always better off getting the extra engine braking out of the car. Kimi used to use 8th gear here, actually. Kimi Räikkönen was always hilarious because he just short shift everywhere for some reason. Because he was so used to doing it back in the early 2000s in a V10 that he just never kind of unlearned it. But this is the thing, because like China tried to do that like 10, 15 years ago, didn't they? And it just didn't work for them, so... Like, do the Saudis think it'll be different? Like, I understand what the Saudis are trying to do, but... It's the amount of things I see. In fact, I even know, I think of 1 or 2 people that, like, try to move out to Saudi Arabia because they bought into, you know, this whole... Now, it's tax-free, everybody can make so much money, and both of them were back within 6 months. It's done such an incredible job of making people believe it isn't what it is. Hey, welcome to Nuke. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Or New C. I apologise if I'm butchering your name.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking...
I feel like Matt's ignoring my bits at this point. I am still reading them, but... Say I'm... Oh, for God's sake, Dart. That's why I'm ignoring them. Oh wait, Leclerc got past Tsunoda? When did that... Oh wait, no, he was already ahead of him, wasn't he? Ignore me. How do you find it, P-Mac? Like, were you born there? Because I'm really interested to know.
Head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag.
Like, I'd be so intrigued to know what people actually think of it. Hit a wall. I did about 2 laps ago. So Max is starting to have to deal with lap traffic again soon. We're going to dive into the pits probably in about just over 10 laps. I'm aiming to get to the end of 53. Yeah, we get all the way up to 7th. I think if you're in qualifying trim, you could use 8th. But I don't tend to. Unless you're in like a hilariously upgraded My Team car. Is that curbs? Ugh. Chat, that thing I said earlier on about my bum getting numb. 65k an hour? Surely not. Wait, so 65k an hour, multiply... That's just like, what, close to $1.5 million a day. So he would legitimately been on $500 million a year. I can see why Jordan Henderson moved now. It is ludicrous, isn't it? But the thing is, like, the leagues just aren't that good still, are they? Unless you're bankrolling everybody to come. I must drink. I can't do it there. I'll do it down the start-finish straight again. Well, apart from Alonso DNFing on lap 10, chat, and a couple of scary moments with lap cars, the first half of this race, not a lot's happened. Yeah, we're on 110 AI. Like, we re-verified that before we got into this race. That's just how bad they are at Monaco inside this game. And, like, I understand that I'm fairly good at Monaco, but I shouldn't be over a second a lap faster than the maximum AI difficulty on this game. I mean, there's still plenty of time for me to bin it though, chat. Matt's just so good at this game. Ethan, have you ever been to a normal one of my streams? Wall. What team do I support? Is this F1? I like Williams, I like McLaren, I like Mercedes. If you had CR7 money, how crazy would you be with purchase? I mean, you'd just buy anything you'd want, wouldn't you? I wouldn't even, like, we'll see on 488 grand a week. I would not complain at 488 grand a year, chat. I wouldn't even mind if someone just wanted to give me 488 grand once. Feel like I could do a lot of good with that. You know when the F225 drivers come out? I would assume probably after the Formula 1 summer break. It's normally sort of September. Like looking after your mods. Exactly. Exactly, Dart. I mean, yeah, at that point, money is no longer an issue or anything. It's like, why do you think so many wealthy people get into politics? Because once you've conquered money, all you can really try and do then is conquer people. That's why someone like Donald Trump wants to be president of the US and things like that. I mean, he also makes a lot of money on the side as well through it, but we won't get too much into the politics talk, chat. Verstappen and Merkin pulls on V10s. I'd love to see V10s back. I can't see Max going to Mercedes. I think that's why Christian's gone. Gap to Max now over 50 seconds, but I believe he is stuck in the lap traffic now. Seem to find Monaco so easy. I mean, the thing is with Monaco is it's just that question of if you make one error, then you're in big trouble. Like, I could turn in too early at any point and lose a wheel. I'm hoping I don't, but it could happen. What lap was it that Senna binned it down at Portier, chat? About lap, was it lap 61, I want to say I've got in my head, but I could be wrong. Because he was about 50 seconds ahead, wasn't he? How tall am I? 6 foot. Like, genuinely bang on 6 foot. Like, I've got no need to lie about that. I'm not trying to find a date on Tinder or anything. Oh, well. That's what I mean about you can still hit walls. Like, even with a 50-second lead, this circuit does not get less scary. I do still have to pit once more. But so do most of the AI, I believe. I don't believe anybody has done both their mandatory stops yet. I'm going to be pitting, I think, end of lap 53, ideally. I want to try and get past these 3 cars. And then close up to that next group in front, and then I'll pit. I think Gasly has completely bottled this one, by the way, chat. He was running so well. Norris is up to 5th. McLaren have actually pulled up a blinder. To get both cars back competitive is quite a miracle. Dart's giving me an absolute essay. I'm slightly concerned. Oh no, it's Liverpool propaganda, chat. It might not be, I just read Anfield. Ugh, that's bad. Can you do a career mode with Key and Shields? He's in F2, isn't he? He's doing alright in F2, I want to say? I haven't actually decided who I'll do our F2 career mode as this year. I'm tempted to go Alex Dunn, to be honest. J-Volt, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Right, come on then. Oh, sad to see. Bortoleto might have done both his stops. But still sad to see him right at the back now. Right, come on then, Alpine, out of the way, thank you. Got a better job than Ocon did. Yeah, very well, thanks, J-Vort. Hope you're doing well as well, buddy. I mean, what can we say? We got a 56-second lead at the Monaco Grand Prix. I'm trying not to bottle it. Stakes couldn't be higher. Exactly like that. That was scary. Right, so, once I've got past Hadjar, like I said, the goal is to try and get up to that next group. There's Piastri's pit again. Move! What's he doing?
Tyre condition
Thank you.
still looking good.
Are they? Yeah, to be fair, those mediums are looking alright. Stay in 4th gear for the rest of the race. I think people underestimate just how quickly I would lose that gap to Verstappen. We'd legitimately probably be 15 seconds a lap slower. It's because he's French, he won't move. Hang on a minute, the French always move. Any sign of inconvenience, the French jump out of the way. Thoughts on Saudi Arabian, South African? I really was fast in F1 2005, and then I'm not so much in F1 2006. Is that because F1 2006 is a much more difficult game? Come on, less than 30 laps to go. I'm an unfortunate Newcastle fan. Wait, didn't you guys win something recently? Like, Newcastle and Tottenham got a trophy, didn't they? And Crystal Palace. See, look at that. Everybody gets a trophy. It's like a primary school sports day. Unfortunate you won the Carabao Cup. See, look, chat, can we just appreciate how much I know football now? Ow. Like, you guys have surely got to be proud of me. I've made like 4 football references tonight, and I think only 3 of them have been wrong. Oh, it was too much. Primary school sports day. Everybody gets a medal. Right, we've officially got over a 1-minute gap on Verstappen, chat. I assume Hill at Adelaide 95 was the last time a driver lapped the entire field, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Has that happened more recently? Has there been a crazy race? When was the last time an F1 driver lapped the entire field? What stadium did Dundee United play in? No idea. The only football stadium I can name is... what's it? The new... no, not New Garden, because that's Joseph Newgarden in IndyCar. The New Lawn? Is it? The Forest Greens? Honestly, chat, I'm quite impressed with how well the medium have held up today. His tyres actually felt pretty good. Like, I'm not too worried about doing another stint on this tyre. Oh, Anfield, yeah. I didn't know if that was the stadium, though. Then again, I don't know what else Anfield would be. Oh, ball. I don't think Max is having a fun time trying to get through some of the lap traffic either. Oh, just got a little bit of lag there from the game. I think it was because cars were pitting. Damon Hill 95, yeah. Hill 95 at Adelaide, he lapped everybody twice.
And you're going to be on mediums.
I think Max, unless he gets very unlikely, we're not going to do that. Oh, Verstappen's in! We're officially a lap up on everybody, chat. What ties? I assume he's going another set of hards?
Lap times are a little erratic at the moment. Let's try and close up the difference between them.
Verstappen on another set of hards, chat. So we should hopefully be able to lap him by the end. Right, will Ocon be as useless as he was last time trying to lap him? Let's wait and see. Nope, he's actually going to wait for the tunnel this time, which I don't mind. Thank you. Old Trafford, yeah, that's bad. I stayed in a hotel near there not that long ago. Or last year.
Car behind, running hard tyres.
Right. That was scary. We'll do one more lap to assess the damage. That's the first proper little mistake we've... like, that could have been GG then. Wembley, yeah. Don't know St James's Park. Actually, don't Tottenham play in, like, the old Olympic Stadium or something? I mean, we'll take the new wing, chat, basically because we can at this point. Oh! Oh, chat, we are getting all over the show.
Mind that front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Come on, don't start bottling it late on. We're not even late on yet. We've still got a third of this race to go. Don't be an idiot. Be many West Ham enemies.
Okay,
Oh no,
take it
is
easy
it
with
West
the
Ham?
can't sustain this
They're playing the
kind of
Olympic
damage.
Stadium, not Tottenham. Sorry, West Ham fans. That's bad because one of my good mates, Joe, is a West Ham fan. Right, unless Bearman pits now, we will pit. Make sure we actually get the car slowed down this time. Ah! Oh yeah, I forgot we've got a new wing going on. Is that Verstappen? Yeah, that's Verstappen, isn't it? So Verstappen is no longer a lap down.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go.
I don't
go.
believe.
Good job from you and the crew there, mate. We're satisfied
Yes,
with
there
that.
you go. He's back on the relative. Are England already losing, are they? Right, so we're still a lap up on Charlo. So it is just Max we are trying to hunt down.
See these tyres through to the end now.
25 laps to go with the Monaco Grand Prix. Come on. How do you think Vietnam would have gone in 2020? Utter chaos. Complete and utter chaos. It would have been interesting to see that W10, or W11, sorry, on a full season. Like, is it only really got to race around, like, what, 11 or 12 tracks? So obviously so many races were double-ups. Isn't that just an IndyCar? No, the DW12 was an IndyCar. There you go, immediate purple sector. Right, what's the gap to Max then? Like 55 seconds? We can definitely lap him by the end. Again, tyres feel good. This is 110 AI. They're just terrible at Monaco on this game. Right, Lawson, get out of the way. Doohan, get out of the way. Thank you. Toledo, get out of the way. Or give me a slipstream down through the tunnel, one or the other. Thank you. Norris back into the pit lane though. So yeah, Lando Norris has really recovered very well in this race. I got no idea what's happened to Oscar. So I don't believe we're going to lap Charles twice though, chat. Unless, no, he doesn't have to pit again.
At the moment, just focus on the driving.
But we should be about a lap and a half up on him by the end. I mean, to be fair, credit where it's due to Verstappen. Against all the other AI, he has once again dominated this. So the problem is, I'm here. I'd love to see some of those tracks back.
Keep this up. Well done.
I think Istanbul in modern Grand Effect cars could have been beautiful. I'd have loved to have seen it. You're at my mercy on Thursday. How many Monaco winners can I name? 2025, Lando Norris. 2024, Charles Leclerc. 2023, Max Verstappen. 22, Perez. 21, Verstappen. 19, Hamilton. 18, Ricciardo. 17, Vettel. 16, Hamilton. 15 Rosberg, 14 Rosberg, 13 Rosberg, 12 was Webber, 11 was Vettel, 10 was Webber, 9 was Button, 8 was Hamilton, 7 was Alonso. Leclerc's pitting again.
Any more front wing damage and it's going to really cost us, so please let's protect it and bring the car home.
Who was 6? Was 6 Fernando as well? Or was 6 fizzy. I can't remember who 6 was. Was 6 Fernando as well? Did he win it back-to-back years? 5 was Raikkonen. 4 was Trulli. 3 was DC, I want to say. Someone random. 06 was Alonso. Was 2003 DC, or was he 01 and somewhere random? Or was he 00? 2003 was wrong. Was 2003 Michael, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Michael. Oh, it was JPM. Oh yeah, Montoya, of course. 2002? Oh, good lord. No idea. Could have been DC. I think DC won 2002 and 2000, didn't he? Right, well, we've got 20 laps to go, though, chat. We might genuinely lap Leclerc again, as I knew Ocon was going to do that time round. Because he pit again. I didn't know he needed to. He's about half a lap ahead of me. Verstappen is just going through to back. So, to be fair, yeah, Verstappen's got more than half a lap over anybody else as well. That was pretty impressive on the spot. And considering I'm trying to drive Monaco as well. Can one of the mods put that in so I can get a clip of that? Like lap 56 Monaco Grand Prix, lap 57? I need to get better at putting clips up. Who's my favourite F1 driver of all time? Lewis. I'm going to be so sad when he retires. Because I got into Formula 1 in 2007 when Lewis debuted. I've only ever seen one Formula 1 race without Lewis Hamilton in. Being Bahrain 2020. Or Sakira, I should say, 2020. It's going to be so weird when he does finally call it a career. Thank you, Smurf. I appreciate it. Would you ever replace Silverstone eventually? If so, where? No. In a word. Unless they want to bring the British Grand Prix to Castle Combe, then I'd be down. Verbal. Imagine a Formula 1 race at Knock Hill. That's where you want to go. You know, chat, fun fact about Knock Hill. It's the only circuit in the UK that is FIA graded both ways round. Brands Hatch is just too small. I've never actually been to Brands Hatch, IRL. I've been to quite a few UK racetracks at least once, but Brands Hatch is not one of them. I've done Silverstone, I've done Donington, I've done Castle Combe, I've done Snetterton. Although I didn't actually go to Snetterton for the Formula 1. That was just by pure chance I ended up there. Come on, Sainz! He's actually having a very good race in the Williams. When's the London Street Circuit? Lord knows. They'd have to do that as like a double-header weekend. London and then Silverstone. I don't think you could get rid of Silverstone.
So sorry, guys.
Just
So in Miami, we did a VAR check and I didn't actually hit the wall. Is that the same here? Let's have a look. I mean, again, I'm genuinely not convinced I'm going to hit that. Look at that, chat. There's a gap there. There is genuinely a gap there. Again, just like we saw back at the last one. I'm convinced I'm not actually going to hit that wall. Like, if we try and get it as close to as we can before the dust. I think I might have been about to graze it, but like I genuinely don't think like that would not rip a wheel off. Look, there's literally a gap. You can see a gap. Are we saying I'm allowed a flashback on that one? Dart's saying a flashback is allowed. Like, I've not hit that wall. This is what annoys me occasionally with this game, where some of the walls, where the margins are so fine. Like, I think even if we were going to hit that one, I think we would have nicked it and probably got away with it IRL. I mean, you can literally see. I mean, yeah. The thing is, the front wing hasn't hit it. And if you have a look from the steering, we are trying to open back up the lock again. I think, like I said, I don't think we were hitting that. Or if we were barely nudging it. I think we're allowed the flashback there, chat. It certainly wouldn't have been a terminal crash IRL. These Formula 1 cars are built pretty tough. Flashback and makeup for it in the pits. Oh, we don't need to pit, do we? Right, don't hit the wall again. Say, that's the second time that's happened on this game now in 3 Grand Prix. Like, is that seriously something we're just going to have to keep checking? Like, I'm sure it's happened at Jeddah as well before. Just that inside wall. You think you've hit it, when if you actually look back at the replay, you haven't. VAR deemed no mistake. Chat, I appreciate you. What's the engine blow up? Oh, if we get a mechanical failure. If we get a mechanical failure after that, I think some people would say karma. Yeah, proceeds to just immediately crash into a separate wall. Come on, we just got to take it nice and easy. I can afford to lose 4 seconds a lap to Verstappen towards the end. When did I dip into the 111s? I genuinely don't remember doing that. Like, those little things are annoying. Like, if I'd hit the wall properly, fair enough, yep. I accept, race over, GG, I'm out of it. But in that moment, like, you're not actually gonna do any serious damage to the car. I'm gonna crash into Verstappen instead. Help me out in the World Championship. I mean, to be fair, the Dutchman, he was gonna dominate Imola until that late race safety car. Apart from me, he has dominated Monaco. So we have lapped now twice up to Carlos Sainz. I think we can put 2 laps on Norris by the end. Yeah, I'm not having that as a DNF. Like I said, if I'd hit the wall there properly, if I'd made a big misjudgment, I would have completely accepted it. And that would have been it. But sometimes the game lies. Only problem is, I had got into quite a good flow towards the end of this race. I feel like I've just disrupted that as well. It's become very real. Indianapolis would be a great one. I'd love to see F1, NASCAR, and IndyCar do like a whole, like, mega weekend. That would be... Imagine a Formula 1 race before the Indy 500 and a NASCAR race on Saturday. How cool would that be? Like, you could just pack people in to the, like, the grandstands around the stadium. How awesome would that be? There's literally hundreds of circuits in America, but you gotta remember there's like dirt ovals at every corner in the Midwest and things like that. Ugh. Right, there is Verstappen though, chat. Imagine if the Dutchman had a mechanical failure. And then it's just Leclerc and I. Like I said, Lando Norris has genuinely done a very good recovery drive here. Like, when you factor in where those McLarens are qualified, he's actually done very well. Come on. Let's put Max Verstappen a lap down for good in this race. As long as I stop hitting walls. Hang on a minute, Smurf. Everybody else said it wasn't.
Hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
How are you now claiming it was? Would you like a Grand Prix in Greece? I got no idea. Like, could you host one on like an Acropolis rally stage or something? That was the second flashback of the season. Imagine if we got a red flag now. Just after I've done all the hard work lapping everybody. Oh, when was the last time Verstappen got lapped in a race, chat? It's for Lewis Hamilton, lapping the Dutchman here is a good feeling. Goodbye! We're a lap up on everybody. We've done that still with, what, 13 laps to spare? I'm quite impressed. Don't immediately bin it again. Exactly, it's a bit late now to be saying a DNF. Should have been here when it happened, Smurf. Yeah, Max would not be happy getting blue flags. That would be quite funny, though. Oh. Yeah, I think ever since we had that little scare, the walls have been closing in on me. So we should lap Lando again by the end. I don't think we'll get Yuki. Yuki might be a little bit too far away. Although we are still going like a second and a half a lap faster, so you never know. Actually, we're probably only about 15 behind Yuki. We might be close to him by the end. The fact that Max is legitimately over half a lap ahead of Charles is quite insane as well. Needed 13 minutes for a VAR check. Absolutely not. can't believe F1's back for 2 races and then we got another 4 weeks off. It is so weird the way they've done the calendar this year. Like, surely you would have been better off doing, like, 1 weekend off Belgium, another weekend off Hungary, and then finishing just a week earlier. And then giving, you know, staff and crews a bit of extra time in just one block. Dippity doppity, thank you for the follow, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Monza 2017 was the last time Verstappen got lapped. And that was, I mean, the Red Bull was terrible at Monza. Thing is, Max normally bins it if he's going to go like a lap down or not score a point. It's probably my least favourite stat in Formula 1. That, oh, Verstappen hasn't finished a race outside the top 10 since 2017. Yeah, they're going, yeah, because every time he's gonna finish outside the top 10, he just crashes. Or the Miami Sprint this year. Such an irrelevant statistic. It's like going, I've never finished a Formula 1 Grand Prix outside the top 10. Scandinavian Grand Prix would go hard. Would love to see it. Come on, chat. Lap 69. We love to see it. Yeah, we might get Yuki by the end, actually. Definitely won't get Charles, but we might get Yuki because he's coming up to another gaggle of lapped cars. And the AI definitely struggle to get through him more than I do. Thank you for the 5 bits, Crisped. Nice. Who's my F1 Mount Rushmore? Lewis, Ayrton, Michael, and probably Fangio. I wish it gave you still the gaps to the guys behind, even though they're a lap down. Would just be interesting to know.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking
A Thai Grand Prix with tuk-tuks. Does Thailand have tuk-tuks? I thought that was more of an Indian thing. Yeah, we've lapped everybody, Sammy. The AI are hilariously bad at Monaco on this game. This is 110 AI. And hopefully I'm about to put a second lap on Lando Norris and Yuki by the end. We should have done this race from the back, chat. I think even then we could have potentially got close to lapping everybody not called Verstappen. I've got to be careful of those walls, though, towards the end. Do not want to puncture. Ugh. Keep sliding the car around too much. Ugh. God, those rears are struggling. Hey, thank you for the bits, Abadron. I appreciate it, buddy. Box for softs. No, because I want to keep the Verstappen a lap down. I mean, if I get a puncture, then we will, but otherwise I'm not going to. Should be able to manage this set to the end. Actually, the left-hand side tyre this time round, which has been rare today. It's usually been the rights that have taken the punishing. Mainly because I keep nudging the wall through to back. That's been the big one throughout a lot of this Grand Prix. Yeah, we should get Yuki by the end, though, I reckon. Never underestimate the quick practice. It is good for easy R&D. Although, to be fair, we jumped in tonight and got all purple scores pretty quickly. Come on, avoid those walls. We're almost there. Oh, that was close. Alta, thank you for the follow as well, mate. I appreciate it. Can we review the crash after the race? We might be able to. Sometimes, genuinely, replays for some reason on 100% races keep corrupting. And that's really annoying me. I will try and have a look back if we can. What lap was it? Just gone 60. Save you and Smurf arguing all night. I kind of like the beef, to be honest. It's all the drama. I just love it. Yeah, lap 61, I think. Yeah. Did we genuinely bin at the same lap Senna did? From about an equal lead. Wrong corner, admittedly, but... Alright, come on then, Norris. Get lapped again, boy. Not the first time this season. Lando Norris will have finished 2 laps down, I think. Did that in Montreal IRL, didn't he? Or was it 3 laps down? Exactly right, Dart. Yeah, bang on. Come on, Norris. Move out of the way. Again. How many cars have we... I thought he was going to move then. Thank you, Lando. 2 laps down. I wonder if I ran 0% AI, how many times I could lap the AI here. Could you legitimately get none of them classified by the end? Like if you put them 8 laps down, they wouldn't have completed 90%. Maybe that's an F1 challenge for us. Try and lap the AI 9 times. Right, well, Yuki's just about navigated these guys. That's so weird, man, just seeing 2 laps, 1 lap, 1 lap. Well, Gary told me that he thought the AI were decent at Monaco now. He thought they'd fixed it. I think we could make the argument they haven't. I think Gary just sucks at Monaco. That's got to be what it is, chat. How many times have I lapped Ocon at this corner? So I think now some of the AI are 3 laps down? Yeah, it turns out, chat, it definitely was a wall. That was close. But I was not on a trajectory to hit that wall. All I'm going to say. Thank you, Gabriel. No! What's he doing? That was scary. Oh, the rears are gone, man. They shouldn't be. Don't know why we're struggling so much with them. But got to be careful. 4 laps to go. Wall. Oh, we've got to stop nudging that front left. Come on, doing. Thank you. God, the French drivers are not having fun here. I know Bortolesso isn't French, but actually, so neither's doing. Well, either way, Hadjar and Ocon aren't having fun either. What's he doing? Move! Brake! Thank you. So scary just for a few seconds because you got no idea what the AI are going to do. Alright, come on then. Let's lap Yuki. Crash coming, lap 78. Boy, I hope not. So, chat, even if we were to crash out now then, actually we wouldn't technically, because obviously then they'd be able to do the extra laps. If we crashed out on the final lap, I believe only Verstappen, Leclerc and Tsunoda would be able to beat me. Maybe Norris as well still. No, I think someone just pit. McLaren has just pit, haven't they? What has happened to Oscar Piastri towards the end of the afternoon, man?
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Why? Oh, that left-hand side tyre is not looking good. Come on, easy does it. We can't box now. We can't risk it this late on. We've just got to try and stay out there. I want to stay in the rhythm. 2 laps to go at the Monaco Grand Prix. This is not the time to be boxing. Unless I then get a puncture. Then it would have been the time to box. I am too stubborn to box. Twin, thank you for the follow, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Come on, I want to lap Yuki. Let's put Yuki Tsunoda 2 laps down. Well, I'm staggered the AI haven't binned it going out of turn 1 at any point. Because that's normally what they do with like 2 laps to go. They just, one of them just decides to go for a pirouette. And it's really annoying. Could that be Verstappen that does it? Only time will tell. Could it be me that does it? That seems a lot more likely. Well, I said it was going to be close to Yuki by the end, so whether we can lap him again. I think we might just stub out. Bro wants that puncture clip so bad. I assure you, bro does not. I mean, to be fair, if we get onto the last lap and get a puncture, it's fine. Like, we won't lose 2 laps, surely, in the space of a lap to Verstappen. Blue flags against Tsunoda, though, with 1 lap to go at the Monaco Grand Prix. Wild to think back in Japan, we were the one trying to battle
Okay,
not getting laps.
final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
But for Lewis Hamilton, this will hopefully be the first win of the season for him as a Ferrari driver, and what a way to do it here at the Monaco Grand Prix. 110 AI, lapped every single car. Hopefully we're about to put everybody that isn't Leclerc or Verstappen 2 laps down in this race. EA desperately need to fix the AI around Monaco on F125 because they are horrendously slow. As Tsunoda jumps out the way, there is not a chance I should sensibly able to do this. But at the end of the day, we are, and you've got to deal with the cards you are dealt. In towards the final few corners, you can hear the horns blasting out in the harbour. We've had a pretty good record at Monaco Grand Prix so far in F125. One minor issue in the race here today, but through the final couple of corners, Leclerc's going to join us on the podium. Lewis Hamilton, though, a 4th win at the Monaco Grand Prix. A first win ever for Ferrari. P1, baby. That's what we like to see.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Let's go. Great job, guys. That was a tough race.
How do I not get driver of the day? How do I not get driver of the day?
The checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
Hey, thank you very much for the bits, Ham. I appreciate it, buddy.
A great display of
To celebrate, I've gone and thrown water down myself. That seems about right, doesn't it? We led every single lap, chat. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Excited to see what more they can do.
It was definitely a close one. Replays in slow mode and pinned.
It's been a hard afternoon of brilliant racing. But now
Second
it's
time I've won the
for some
Monaco
proper
Grand Prix as Hamilton
celebration.
in this game.
The podium
On a
awaits.
100% race.
And back on the top spot.
This is
that he's
my
taken
champagne.
So often in the past. So well done to Lewis Hamilton.
Why didn't you bottle it? Because, like I said, F125, I'm reinventing myself, chap. I decided this year I'm going to no longer be a bottle job. Leclerc back on the podium as well, though. That's what we like to see. He is the man who raises the bar, who raises the stats, who takes things to stratospheric levels. Lewis Hamilton. What's that? Technically win 106? Look at that.
Sport has in store for us next time out. Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Well, there we are then. Pole position, fastest lap, led every lap, lapped everybody. What more could you want here from the Monaco Grand Prix? Verstappen and Leclerc both finishing 1 lap down in the end. Everybody else 2 laps down or more. In fact, Hadjar, and Bortoletto and Ocon 3 laps down come the checkered flag. It was only Alonso that failed to see the checkered flag, though. We didn't even get a mechanical failure, as everybody made the 2-stop happen today. Tsunoda in P4, just ahead of both McLarens there, who did a brilliant recovery drive. Gasly just ahead of Russell, with Albon and Stroll rounding out your top 10. What does that do, though, to our World Championship standings as we claim our first victory? Norris still out in front, 14 clear of Yuki. Verstappen still behind his teammate, but Leclerc now not too far behind. We are back ahead of George Russell, up into P5 in the standings as well. So, yeah, we're definitely still in this fight as we get in towards the second third of the campaign. Constructors-wise, Red Bull now just 28 ahead of Ferrari as we jump McLaren after a brilliant weekend as well there. So things looking pretty good at this stage of the campaign. We've survived the Monaco Grand Prix. A massive thank you to everybody for watching, and we will return very soon when Formula One heads to Barcelona. Oh, there we go, chat. I'll get the replay saved. Can we actually view it? Will it just break? Yes, we can. Wonderful. Let's go take a look then. Lap 61. No, we can't see it, can we? We won't be able to see it because obviously I rewinded. So we won't even be able to see what happened, chat, which is a little bit disappointing. All you're going to see is, look at this, ready? Just a weird steering input. There you go, look at that. You can see, a little bit of steering lock, little bit of steering lock, little bit of steering lock, arrow straight. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, sadly, we can't do that one. We can't double check that one. Watch my clip. We'll go watch Smurf's clip. Let's have a look. Like I said, I don't think we were hitting that wall. Where is it? Here we go. Click to unmute. I mean, as we said, it was gonna be close. I think if you did that in a real Formula One car, you're gonna potentially, maybe damage the steering slightly, something like that. But Formula One cars nowadays are built pretty tough, pretty damn tough, chat. So I'm gonna stand proud and mighty. It's also one of the only races I think I've ever done on this game where I beat the estimated time, and by a good couple of minutes as well, which doesn't happen often. But there we are then. We've survived the Monaco Grand Prix. How do I still lose experience? How does that make any sense? Win Monaco. Oh, apparently I feel less experienced than how I came into the wall. Hit the corner hard. Defo a DNF. Defo not a DNF. BN18, thank you for the follow, mate. I appreciate it. Oh, here we go. Look at that driver level rating, 90. We've got to try and get it to 99. I need the achievement inside this game. Yeah, at most, end plate damage. Exactly that. Wouldn't have done anything more to the car. Why Goat Lonzo? Now, unfortunately, he had some issues. Aston Martin? Why on earth will I want to sign for Aston Martin inside this game? Lewis has got so much aura, man. What track is the iRacing race? Charlotte Roval. So it's a good fun combo. A great little combo. Charlotte Roval in the Toyota GR86s.
The team are pleased that you've declined that meeting. Gold Star, brand
I could have
points,
broken the
etc.,
wing, yeah.
etc.
I think that's fair.
I guess
But even then, like, you saw,
anything
I didn't
else
even damage the wing.
calling, but let's
So I wasn't even
focus
going to hit the
on our
wall.
current seat for now.
Exactly. Shouldn't have been a DNF. Shouldn't have been a DNF. Right, chat. I think we're going to call it there, though, because I'm incredibly smelly and need to go take a shower. A massive thank you to everybody for stopping by tonight. I really do appreciate it. Who should we raid, chat? Who's playing F1? 2.2k people on F1 at the moment. GB streaming. We will raid. Oh, we might go with GB. Actually, you know what? We'll raid this guy. I don't think I've ever seen him before. Josh's Corner. He's doing forfeit community races, so you guys need to go in there and beat him, apparently. Tell him that Fat212 sent you, though. Like I said, we should be back live Thursday night. Like I said, Creator Series iRacing. You do not want to miss that. Last week's race was really, really good fun. But yeah, thank you, everybody. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything stupid, like crash into the wall at Monaco. Or something like that. I love you all. Stay safe. See you Thursday. Be there. If you're on YouTube, sub to the iRacing channel, because we'll be live streaming over there. But send Josh